Happy day to all my friends. This is Happy Dinosaur 1000 coming to you with another episode of American Review Anime Batch. I'm reviewing the first four episodes of the anime Goblin Slayer. Here, this thing is a dark, well told, and very fun an action series. In a fantasy series also. Here's the plot: Goblin Slayer here bonds with a priest that he saves. He, who's going on an adventure with a bunch of unprepared adventurers who underestimated the goblins. Were unprepared, almost no weapons. And then basically, a lot of them were murdered except for Priest Girl. And basically, he just tells her about the goblins. We learn more about them in that episode. When we see them meet together, I'm talking about Goblin Slayer and Priest Girl. Episode 2, we see more Goblin Slayer. Here's home life. Reasons why he doesn't like goblins. Reasons why he's bigoted towards them. But it's kind of justified. It's like being prejudiced towards a vampire. It only lives to cause destruction. But essentially, it's kind of justified to want to destroy it. Then it's like trying to destroy. It's like being hatred of tumors. But anyway, then we see Goblin Slayer here get more people to join him and Priest Girl on his quest as an adventures. And then basically, we see him joined by a lizard man and dwarf and elf girl. And basically we see them bond over a campfire. Episode 3. And that's where it ends. And so I was laughing because basically the priest girl is like, this cheese tastes like a banana. Like Goblin Slayer hands out cheese. I'm laughing like, no, it does not taste like a banana. But anyway, in episode 4 we see Goblin Slayer and his new crew who bond over to slaying a bunch of goblins, and they were led by an evil ogre. And one thing I'm laughing about with this thing is basically like, we must disguise our scent by rubbing goblin blood on it. And I was like, ew, gross. And the priest was like, get used to it. Let's do it. And that's sort of funny. Basically, and we see them either end that quest on the going home on one of the carriage ride. Overall, the series was very fun. And with these four episodes, dark, well told, very creative, to some extent. I rather enjoyed it. But, I give it roughly, I'll give it 9.3 out of 10 and dinosaur approval. That's my review. Thank you all for watching. Have a happy day. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.